A coalition of gender groups advocating the reintroduction of the 5 gender bills earlier thrown out of the 9th National Assembly has launched a social media campaign in Abuja. Founder and Executive Director of WARDC, Dr. Abiola Akiyode Afolabi, said the gender bill cluster will bring together key players in the social media and influencer sphere in Nigeria to push for the implementation of these bills. Clearview News' Florence Joshua, who was at the signature launch, brings us details of the event.
The 5-gender campaign seeks to address key gaps in the 1999 Constitution. This is done to ensure adequate awareness of the deficiency in the Constitution and draw attention of lawmakers and the public to the need to have a representative Constitution. Some of the gaps include silent stance on women's right to confer citizenship, disparity and ensure gender equality and inclusion of women in all spheres of life, amongst other issues.
What my assignment is to drive her target for 1 million signatures to become a significant in reach in my 6 area councils of the Federal Capital Territory and emerge with what clearly profiles my principal, the Honorable Minister of the FCT, Barrister Nyesom Wike, not just as a he or she, but as a super champion for raising the profile for the mandate of women in the history of the Federal Capital Territory. It's never happened before. And so he's waiting for us to do what has never happened before.
Before the bills were presented. And now we are going to make another presentation of the bills. We need to do more. We need to do a lot of sensitization. We are trying to gather, through what sees work now and the coalition, we're trying to gather, signatories. And that's why the launch for today. And we want to work together and calling on all women of Nigeria to let them know that once women and girls, anywhere once we go on again to the Occupy or National Assembly or even the presentation of the bills, in all houses of assembly should get up and do something.
The 9th National Assembly attempt by women was really, to my own analysis, it was a very successful attempt. And that has given rise to a better strategy that the women are actually adopting in the current review for the 10th National Assembly. It has started quite early, and I can see that the mobilization is quite massive.
Recall that in 2022, the 9th National Assembly threw out these bills. Manifesto, a feminist non-political women-focused group made up of over 500 organizations across Nigeria, led a protest against the National Assembly after the bills were rejected. The Gender Cluster Group was formed after this rejection, have also continued with advocacy visits and media awareness on the bills and their impacts on Nigerian women. With increasing calls for gender equality led by United Nations emphasizing that gender equality is not only a fundamental human right, but also a necessary foundation for a peaceful, prosperous society, the coalition hopes to bring back the bills as they are vetted for passage into law by 2024. Florence Joshua reporting for Clearview News Desk.